Hey, what's up, everybody? Just wanted to show you our latest and most powerful social intelligence feature, Trends. Trends does what you think it does. It finds trends and topics of conversation that are happening on TikTok and Instagram about pretty much anything you're interested in. So I'm going to go ahead and type in a set query here. Let's say we wanted to find out what kind of conversations and trends are happening around the beauty brand EOS, and in particular the lip balm products, but we really want to focus on college students. So I'm going to go ahead and just start doing tracking and build up a quick report. And you can see that right now, Glystn is building that report and it's doing a set of analyses for us. You can dive into that analysis. And here we go. And in just about a minute, it generates a full-blown report. And what you see here is a summary, first of all of the posts and conversations that are going on. In this case, Glystn has chewed through about 30,000 posts after searching across millions over the last 6 months. It's identified that most of this stuff is speech, and it's figured out that there's a couple of categories that sit underneath all of the different posts talking about it. It'll even show you what kinds of creators are talking about these trends, whether they're mega, mid, micro, nano creators, and what their overall share of voice is. And here it's showing us it's primarily mid creators, mid-sized creators talking about these topics. So here it gives us an overall summary of what's happening, but what's interesting is all the subtopics. So it's showing you all the adjacent conversations that are happening. It's telling you how closely they match your core interest, and it's giving you a sense of what those different conversations are doing over time. And you can dive into any one of those and see exactly what's going on, and you can see all of the posts that are then driving those conversations. And you can decide to, again, look and see like, oh, well, what are the micro creators saying about lip combo demonstrations and tutorials versus the mid size creators. And it's giving you an average share of voice as well as overall like count and what this trend is doing over time. Now, what you can also do is get an overall report of what's happening across all of these sub conversations. And so here you can see what Glystn is doing is it's pulling together all of the different subtopics, and it's looking at the best posts it can find from each of those topics, and it's pulling in and doing an analysis around them. So here it builds out an executive summary. It shows you all the major themes that are being discussed in the landscape. It's also showing you some adjacent conversations. It's really breaking down the content. It's showing what's actually resonating with users based on correlating subject matter with engagement rate, telling you who's driving the conversation, whether it's mid-tier, macro, mega creators, what key things are driving engagement. It gives you some core samples of quotes from actual transcripts and video content. And then it's going to give you a sense of what are the content and format patterns that are driving this engagement. Finally, it gives you like a competitive landscape of everything happening. These are looking at all of the brand mentions that are happening within the posts of all of those conversations, as well as what are some white space opportunities, what's not being discussed, but would resonate with those audiences, and finally giving you strategic implications. And this all comes from, again, analyzing millions of posts and looking at the top posts within them, as well as giving you a sense of voice. You can create these about literally any topic or any product or any brand that you're interested in, and they all get saved into this nice dashboard for you. They get updated, they're shareable, and they're just a lot of fun to play with. So there you go. Hope you guys can come in, check it out at glystn.com and go to the navigation for trends.